All the disrespect, the free playback, button check. Button check.
What is up, Butt Check fam? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful day, a beautiful HT, the most glorious day of the week. As always, chapters down below, sub button, all that good stuff. We got some interesting updated buttons that need to be checked. Just popped off this morning, some like the other day. Either way, it's action-packed. So without further ado, let's start this HT off right. Let's go. All right, now into them big setup of fat, juicy, nothing burger buttons that need to be checked. We're talking about GamesCom. GamesCom went live earlier today. They had a lot of information, but as far as FGC, well, you be the judge. So Maximilian actually reacted to this, so we're gonna catch his overall thoughts at the end. Link down below so you guys can check out the full broadcast. Also Maximilian's video. There's a lot. Either way, let's unpack. Let's go.
Game Awards, I will say that was probably the best Gamescom I've watched in terms of a show. Usually these are kind of like nothing burgers, but there was kind of a whole bunch of stuff here. Like, to be real, the Final Fantasy / Monster Hunter crossover thing was pretty big. It was entertaining. Was there anything crazy? Like, not really crazy necessarily, but there was enough stuff to be like, damn, all right. Like, it's at least like a 6 or a 7 out of 10 in my opinion. No FF7, obviously. I think that's being, if there is FF7 stuff, that might be a little bit later. That's where my big hope was, that the last game could be possibly like Final Fantasy VII. But if anything, Tokyo Game Show, a reminder, Tokyo Game Show is like 1 month away from right now. So there's a high likelihood that many announcements from especially big Japanese game publishers and developers is going to be saved for about a month.
So let's stop it right there. Yeah, so as far as FGC wise, we really didn't get much. I was ready. I had my setup ready. I was like, ooh, what if they show some Viper? What if they show some updated costumes? Something, right? Give me some Street Fighter 6 or anything else. But unfortunately, we waited, and nothing. But Max wraps it up right here. Check it out.
From now. Yeah, the pre-show was decent as well. That was like almost over 2 hours, like 2 hours and 30 minutes of just straight announcements. Like constant announcements. It was kind of crazy. I didn't have many expectations. Like, and again, our gift sub bets weren't like necessarily huge. Right there. They weren't necessarily huge. But I think a couple of things happened. That did not happen. That did not happen. Black Ops 7, if I give a fuck about anything, that did not happen. Remake Part 3, no. Tokon trailer, no. Phantom Blade, no. FF9, no. Legacy Collection, no. Any Sega stuff, no. Kingdom Hearts 4 for the chat, no. An actual Silksong trailer. I don't think that actually happened, chat, right? Did that happen? Did we count that? Is that a gimme? It was not a trailer. They pretty much showed it, and this is happening like later this week. Yeah, Sega stuff was like not the Sonic Crossworlds. We established this is like Crazy Taxi, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, you know, all the stuff about the big Sega initiative. That's what that was specifically about. Bloodborne anything? No. New FromSoft game? No. We were hoping that would happen. Night Rain DLC? No. Saros gameplay? No. That did not happen. Sizzle Reel doesn't really count. And that, but again, that your guys are actually getting this. So no gift sub bets. It did not happen. You know what? I will give you guys a gimme. We didn't get an actual Silksong trailer, but Jeff went on stage and talked and discussed Silksong. Like, he literally talked about it. So with that being said, I'll give you, let's do half. 25. Let's do 25. Make it so. 25 gift subs. He said the name. He talked about it. I'll give you a half payout. We usually don't do half payouts. But all in all, I was entertained. I wasn't like falling asleep. The amount of like wild ass Genshin like anime games was sort of like, dude, I feel like we've seen the same trailer 3 or 4 times in this show, specifically in this show. Which was the only part that I was like, yeesh, man, this game just keeps getting made over and over and over again. You know what I mean? Either way, I didn't think it was bad. It kind of made me realize how much stuff is in September and how much stuff is in October. There's just so much shit in those couple of months. And now they're like being stacked on top of big fighting game releases like 2XKO as well as the Tokon beta. It's a lot, dude. It's a lot. Kanashi, thank you. Trashman Cashman, thank you. Emarino.
All right, and there we have it. Like I said, link down below so you can catch the full action of that. I was hoping, you know, I did see some comments on Twitter where people were like, we're not expecting much fighting game wise, but you never know. At the end of the day, you really never know what they're going to pop out with, but it looks like they do this time because I didn't see nothing. Either way, how y'all feeling? Let me know. All right, now into the next set of I want Justin Wong, or rather, where's Wong buttons that need to be checked. We talk about members of RDC World actually going to EVO, calling out Justin Wong. I thought this was hilarious. If you don't know RDC World, they've been around for a very long time doing comedy all throughout social media. They're hilarious. I've watched them ever since they've been young. I mean, like high school, something like that. Now they're fully grown men, fully grown success doing the damn thing. And the reason why it's so important here, or the reason why I like them so much, is because they're really heavily ingrained in the anime community. Matter of fact, they pump it out so much. I believe they even do their own convention, and they also run that set. I see they play Tekken, they play Street Fighter, and I feel like each year that goes by, they're coming more and more part of the gaming community, not only like as content creators, but like as serious gamers. Like they're learning more and more. I think they even got trained by like FDX and people like that. Anyway, on this clip right here, we got a member by the name of Desmond. Apparently Desmond likes to talk that shit. He likes to play the tough guy, right? In some of their sketches, he calls out, I guess, Justin Wong on the stream. Then they go to EVO, calls him out again. I guess he has some kind of interaction with Maximilian. Let's check it out.
Game. Fight game. Playing for like 3 weeks and then beat Leland.
Nah, I want Justin Wong. I want Wong. Where he at? I want Wong. I don't want no lead. Wong, where you at? Where you at, nigga?
Justin, if you in here, you hear his theme song playing, man, don't take nothing serious. Brother,
Yeah, bro, this is not in our manga. This is not in our manga. It's only in the TV show. This
They
is
was
not in our
dragging it
manga.
out.
But you have to really put in some time. Okay, but it's going to take a...
Oh, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, nice to meet you. So here it is. Round one, fight. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ooh, okay. Round two, fight. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, that's two. That's two. That's all right, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, cool.
First to five.
Let's go! Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Did he win like everyone?
Wow.
Wait, he's not gonna do it.
How old are you? 27? Yeah, I can catch up.
He don't play fighting games though. He's not gonna put that time in.
So check this out. I completely forgot about this part. Not only does he go around calling out Justin, he calls out Punk too. Like literally right here, he's like, Justin, I can beat Justin, or I can catch up to his level, something like that. I believe Ninja Killer's on the scene as well.
He's not gonna put the time in to do it. He's not gonna do it.
He just made the list.
You too, bro.
Punk is the #1 Street Fighter in the world. And he said that I will have to put in a lot of work. Actually, when I asked him, I said, how long would it take for me to beat him? He said, you have to put in a lot of work. I said, you just make the list, motherfucker. You're on the same list as fucking, old dude, what, Justin Wong. Well, you want Justin Wong's name? Nigga, what?
Mark, he couldn't make it out, bro.
No cap.
You know,
Like a booth like Maximilian.
it was actually in that same exact spot.
This is hilarious. He just said, I asked Punk, how long would it take me to catch up or something like that? And he was like, it would take a long time. And he was like, you just made the list. You just made the list along with Justin Wong. You know, this reminds me of a quick story. I remember I had a cousin, Dirty Low, Dirty Low's brother. He has a younger brother, right? And we would play all the time Street Fighter 4, running the sets to the point where it got on my wife's nerves because she didn't really get along with this cousin at the time. At the time, right? They butted heads. So one day she said, you know what? Since he cares so much about this game, I'm going to beat him at this game. That's what I think I'm going to do. That's how I'm going to get back at him. And I looked at her like, that's not going to happen. She looked at me like, what? How can I beat him? I can beat him. All I got to do is practice. And I looked at her again. That's not going to happen. Baby, this ain't no Mario Kart. This ain't no Mario. This ain't no Donkey Kong. This ain't Uno. This is Street Fighter 4, and this kid plays it every day for hours a day. You've never played it. So you over here with this grudge, I think it'll be kind of funny if I beat him. You're not gonna beat him. I know I seem like an asshole right now, but we talk on this. There's levels to this, baby. Anyway, just reminding me of this.
He's on the fucking list.
Corey.
You playing Street Fighter today?
That's crazy.
Oh, you got 9? Oh, damn.
That's crazy. Okay. Because you know him, it's just rare to see him in general. Yeah.
It's
But no, that's
basically
good though.
like just fake.
That's really
like,
good.
Niggas just winning like first type shit, or is it like calculating like every time?
The top echelon of players, anyone can really win. Like, and Street Fighter got at least like.
From what I heard, he's a big Street Fighter fan too, though.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So he was like,
Just lucky on that game.
it was him, Matt, and the developer of Welcome to the
early, but they have chance to win the tournament. But the game is just so crazy that lower level players have chances.
Oh, that's what's going on.
Good players.
What the fuck? Basically, beat a nigga. Like, you heard what he said?
Nah, I was talking to him. What happened?
He said that like anybody could like win in Street Fighter.
Yeah, top 60.
Anybody. I don't know about anybody.
No, literally anybody.
Really?
60.
Okay, so that was interesting because right there he's kind of reiterating what Mena said the other day. Remember they had the GOAT conversation and they all agreed that Street Fighter 6. They were like, what is the hardest game to win at? Very important wording. What is the most important game currently to win at, or hardest game? And they all said, I think it was Justin, Mena, and Arslan Ash. They said Street Fighter 6. And why? Because it's random. He was like, one day I could win EVO, and the next day I get 26. It doesn't make any sense. And right here, what Punk just told Desmond, he was like, top 60, something like that, anybody can win. A newbie has a chance at beating a pro in this game. Basically, that's why he's reacting like, yo, you see what he just said? Did you hear?
I can get top 60.
You for real?
If I locked in for real and actually like learn,
Yeah.
because I don't play like nowhere near like I used to back at like high school and shit.
What do you mainly practice?
When?
You play like fighting games. What do you mainly practice?
Like what games in general? Smash and Street Fighter mostly. And like Marvel vs. Capcom. And Tekken.
Smash niggas?
Yeah. You play Smash?
I used to, not anymore.
Okay. Why you stop?
That shit dumb as hell, bro. I can't get into it. Niggas be swinging and hoping shit works.
That's every game though, low key.
I'm like, all right, bro, you got it.
That's every game.
Tekken. Mortal Kombat 2.
Oh, okay.
Yo, bro, let me get to the shit, bro.
Okay.
Mark, did you see Dad say he can beat Punk right to his face? No, I did not see that, but I seen people talking about it. Dad's just say anything. He don't even know what's going on at EVO.
Right, man.
Lisa really needed his big cuz there, not the other big cuz, me.
I believe anything can happen.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, y'all.
You're not finna fucking beat no fucking.
I see everybody saying something about Maximilian. I know I would've challenged him to Street Fighter, but
Hey.
Lee was scared. He's scared when his big cousin out there, but
No, nigga, I told that nigga, bro. I said we
What
should
you tell
collab, bro. I said it.
nah, I ain't talking about no collab. I said I'm about to win, nigga.
Facts.
But we can, bro.
That's how I
We
feel,
can-
Mark.
We can set that up.
No, you don't feel that way.
All right, here we go, man. So that's what's up. I know these guys are serious about some gaming now, and I love that they're just getting more and more, like they're meeting the pros. They're like involved in these tournaments. Like I said, I believe they have their own con. They're in it. They've come a long ass way to just think of some kids. I think, are they from Texas? I'm not too sure, because I know like my son and us here in Dallas, like I hear about them sometimes, so I'm pretty sure they're around here somewhere. But either way, I could be wrong. I could be way off. They could be fucking Alaska or something. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, I think it's cool as hell. I think it's cool as hell what they're doing. And the fact that Punk pretty much confirmed what Mena, Justin, and Arslan said. Justin, as far as I heard, had no response. I don't think he's seen any of this. You know, Justin gets called out all the time. But either way, just thought it was hilarious. How y'all feeling? Let me know. And definitely is one more time, Butt Check fam. Definitely let me know how you are feeling. Like I was saying, if I have time, I'll definitely squeeze out 2 today. That didn't sound good at all. Anyway, what I'm trying to say, I'll try to post 2 videos today, but it is HT, the most glorious day, so you already know we got some hot ass cosplay, and literally, I mean hot ass cosplay. This was amazing. Let me go to the right over here. Ready? Bam! This is a yoga flame for that ass. I think this was at EVO, right? So anyway, they're decked out in the black with the flames around them. They got that sign up. You remember this. Yoga flame. They got a fan right behind that, blowing it to make the flames look active. That's creative as hell. This is the first time I've ever seen this. Let's go to the next picture. Here's a here's a little close-up. No matter who got flamed, how big, how small, man, woman, child, they all took this shape when they were on fire. Let's continue on. Yeah, logo fame. I don't understand that writing right there, but they went the extra mile. But there's another one. Somebody else posted this. Let me click on this. Look at this. We've seen this one. Looks like they done teamed up. I've seen this sim before, and then they got him to collab right there. That is priceless. That is dope as hell. So either way, how could I not feature this? I know it's not necessarily the H and the T, but either way, it's godlike cosplay. That was this Butt Check fam. Definitely let me know how you are feeling. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed this HT, man. We had a lot. These ones, some of them I didn't even know about until I just started recording. But either way, this more than likely will be the only video of the day. And tomorrow, I'll do my very best to hit you with 2. So as always, I don't know what it is, but I know somehow, some way, it's about to get better. Love y'all forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
A lot, like I said, with the GamesCom, I had no idea what was going to be discussed, and I'm actually recording this part of the video before I even saw what was posted. So I hope that you just saw a good video. I hope it wasn't lackluster, because if it was lackluster, I'm going to say it, and you probably saw me being depressed, or you probably saw me hella happy. Either way, like I said, I'm recording this in advance. It's kind of out of order today, so I just hope it was a good video. Either way, if it's not, you're getting 2 videos today. So without further ado, why did I just say that? Listen, what I'm trying to say is thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you later.